Hey, how's it going? Good. I'm glad you're still here. And God, it seems dark in the corner. Hi. Hey, hi. Oh, it's because it's on the black. I'm okay. Really, I'm not elevated at all. Okay. So that is the wing as it stands. I do like the background. Yeah, let's shrink that might up a little too. Yeah, I can only watch through OBS or it freaks me out or something. It does. It's just weird that it should match my movements and it's not. So, no. So the rainbow that you're looking at is the one that I have done already. We're just using it. Right. I'm just, yes. Okay. So I'm using this as a visual. Hey, hi, how's it going? Rip it. Oh, rip it and so on. Yeah. It's rip it, rip it. How are you tonight? Where are you from? Why do I have a string that's held hanging off of this? Oh, we are trying to make this pattern in the real moth colors, which is what I have in the upper corner that way, because it's opposite, which just blows my mind. Actually, I could flip the, nope, I'm not going to worry about that. So now I'm looking at the next little piece of this wing, and that kind of has me wondering if, I don't know if I can. So it has a little cross pattern on it, a little check pattern. Could go here. Hmm. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I'm hoping I'm going to be here for is somebody needs to listen to something while they work on a project and they don't mind me bitching about whatever it is I'm working. At this point I have, well, it's going to be all different creams. So I've got a shit ton of different, I have too many creams. I'm just wondering if like this is too yellow for up in there. There's two different ones. They're very honey color. I really like this one because it has some brown in it. And so I figured I would do this um, skinny one in here. So it'd be just a tiny pop. I don't even think it ends up maybe a half inch wide at its widest point. So it's small. So number one would be, where's my, but will it seem, it does. And it's in the picture. I just keep second guessing myself. You know, it's what I do. I fuck shit up. Thank you. Yesterday. So if we do here, where's the eight? Oh shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This must be 9 then. Welcome in. It's not like I know what I'm doing yet. It's fine. Because I fixed that and then that's all I did. Okay. Some of these I wish I could do a tiny snip in there. So I can either make this long piece be the gold. I'm not the hugest brown fan, so I totally get that. Which is why I'm struggling, because I don't have a lot in my stash. And that's part of the fun, I guess, for me, is to try to wing it. So if we think the honeys, like this one's, I don't know if that shows how different those are. One is a lot browner than the other. Okay, I can do. Wait a minute, I got it. Shit, maybe. So one is, thank you. I might have to move it, and it works. It works. Okay, for where? I mean, I like them both. So I kind of figured if I am struggling with coming up with enough different browns, being as mink or minky, grunge is technically on a solid, I can use the backside, but I wanted it farther away from that. So it could come down here where it connects. 4, I had possibly this cinnamon color. 3 could be one of these honeys. So it could be that or the yellowier one or even the browner. Because this one's kind of in between them, which is strange. But I had this very red-brown bear color, bear pelt color, thinking that that could be. Well, you've got these little pieces here. It can either be here or I had it here, a bigger piece. This piece or you're thinking it should replace one of these guys down here. They're smaller pieces. I forget. I forget there's a delay on what I hold up and what when you see it. So we can put Okay. So you're thinking this. Uh-huh. Yep. Do I have the like where so the one on the screen that you guys are looking at, not on my wall? What do you mean by sample piece? The one I pieced or okay. So this big guy, that teeny tiny little piece? Okay. It's you meaning this guy? Yep. Okay, so that's number 5. So that would go there. Because it's dark, I do get it. But it's really dark on the tip of the wing too, if you look at the picture. To answer Sue's, here, let's click to tablet view. I have all these beautiful creams and tans that I'm going to just screw around with. So it's not going to be one color. Oh no, it'll be something in with that. Oh, yeah, that's some of the cool shit I got today. I'll show you later. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, that one pot is pretty cool. So if we did, I want this far away, as far away as I can from this, its counterpart. Oh, the yellowy honey one? I was grabbing the wrong one. Where? I have my pins out. I know, I pulled some of those. Well, that's it. I have pins holding 2 projects up here. 3! 3 projects on the board. But I have these stupid Timu ones that work for this. So that should pop up at some point there. 1, 3, and then there's. So what might not show is between these 2 triangles, there's a triangle. It's just really skinny. It's like half an inch at its base and 2.5 inches tall. So it's just a tiny pop. So I guess we could, is there enough of that? We could go ahead and make cinnamon be that one. and none of my numbers are matched up anymore. We could do this mocha batik in there, maybe. I don't know. Did I like that? One and done. Here, so cute. You're not new here. Should know better. We've had talks like this. Right? Right? Okay. Oh, it looks good, doesn't it? I was really surprised that it actually got done. So we can put that brown bear, you called it grungy, it happens to be a petite. Up. See, it's just too big for me to hang it because it's a big piece here. Okay. Then we have, yeah, I don't know if that's going to be number 9, but we have two okay sized pieces and then this tiny strip in there, which would mirror this cream pop there that we could put a different cream. I don't know about that. Where's this? This is yes, honey color kind of. Hmm. No, it's not. Because this is the white in the tip. This dark brown. Yeah, you're close, but they've got 3 pieces across that tip. Okay, that leaves me with this new piece and the cool grid one with a stowaway, which would be on top of this one. Can I make that narrower? All right, let's try. Nope, it's just too big. So it would go there if we do it this way. I don't like that, and I'm not quite sure why, but I don't. What? Why? I suppose I can take the pin out that's holding it to the wall. What if it was the tip up here and it was between those two? I don't know. I don't hate that. One. Yeah. What is you dork? You dork. I could have somehow figured out how to get you some of that. Okay, so if this was there and this was the here one, we could even make, uh, maybe not, but that be the, well, now I have it all on the wall. I don't know which one's number 4. Hang on. Okay, now that I got the pattern in front of me and then I can read the numbers, what now? Move what to what? Move the crosshatch to number 4, which means we probably wouldn't use that one at all then, because I don't necessarily want it up against itself, and that's okay. Let's, I'm technically looking at the other side, so let me make sure I got this right, because it's backwards. So we are in LMNO section. Hmm. See, that's because it flips, it rotates. So I was using W and V to point, and we can do that, but technically, which one do you want to look at? The one that just mirrors it, like the WUT one? That would be 5 above it then. So, okay, it's 5. 5 is the grunge, the correct side, in the upper section. And then uh, the little in M is right now I have the petite, the buffalo bison, whatever petite is number 7. 6, I'm not sure. Hmm. Currently. Okay, yeah, this crosshatch moving it down to number 4. Which I don't have enough. Maybe. Maybe. Let me look. Okay, so that would be. These are just scraps I'm using. So I've got a 8. So yeah, it should be the same size as this guy. So yeah, I could do that. But that would be directly across from it. It would go grunge, bison, something, and then itself right across. So that's why I was trying to make it. Ouch. Okay. So, okay, so then that would be there. 4. 3 is tiny. So we've got 2, 3, 4. So then this technically would come all the way up. And then I need a little pop of something which could be the cinnamon, or the cinnamon could be what goes through here. Damn. Pin down! Oh, hey, maybe I should hang out for a second and stretch. Hey. Oh, hey, it made it way over here. This one? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not big enough for number 1. It's not big enough for 7 or 6. It could be 9. It could be 8. So we could tuck this there. However, the tip of that wing is pretty dark. I think we're going to start ending up off script, aren't we? It's the fun. That was 2. I must have gotten it for something. I have quite a few yards of it. Probably. Hmm. Could be the little skinny one. Ugh, these are getting wadded. um, I'm. I probably do not have enough of the honey for that thin piece. Number 6. But then we could do. Is this bigger than? I might have enough of this. Why? Or should it go up in this point? What are you thinking about it being number 1? I'm all for it, but I'm curious of the train of thought. You almost hate it. Yeah. So you like the one that's there right now. So, okay. Let's take the. I only want to use it once gambit off the table because I'd rather it look right than worry about that. I will put that in the tip. Just a second. Just the tip. Okay. Down. What's Susie's comment? The dark and the tip? Liking the dark and the tip, you mean? Yeah. I'm like, did I miss a comment? Is that the one we're talking? I mean, that's nice. It goes really nice with this piece right here. It's like Susan, she said, but without the N, I think is how she worded it. So you mean, where's what did I do with the nuts? I just had the damn little Sharpie. I just wrote on there. Oh, there it is. Like I need to transfer some of these numbers down. So, yay, Daisy. Good girl, Daisy. So we've got this one piece too that I would want higher up because it's already in the upper part of the section, but that could go there or up in this point. Either one would work there. This could be one. Me reaching for a pen looks like somebody with Tourette's because I keep thinking there's one beside me and there's not. Okay. All right. Let's see. What size pieces do I really like this one? But I don't think I have enough for number 7. Pretty. Okay. Um, put this in yet? I have a bunch of this one. And then something would dart through there, which, could technically be a streak of black, even if we wanted. That would work. We didn't use this one. No. What about? I actually kind of like that idea. Eh. Okay. I mean, we have this gold, which is in the number 5 spot. Unless she's meaning the black. Yeah, I kind of like it too. But because of something Sue said, let's see what a streak of gold would look like. Do you think? What do you mean? Yes. Sorry. What's that? Do I have that? I do have that on a tripod. Let's bear with some wonkiness. 'Cause you're right. The webcam could completely suck. However, it also could be because it's too far away. So now I can try that. Does that help? You're probably right. I can try my phone. It's probably charged enough for me to. Yeah. Yeah, it's a whole 40%. Totally almost died of me. Okay. Now, I'll be stuck doing one-handed shit. Hmm, thirsty. But my camera to OBS. Start. And okay. Hang on. Okay. So this is what I'm calling buffalo. I guess is what I or bison, whichever comes out of my mouth. This is definitely a tan. So tan could go there. Sorry. And we could put that streak. Eek. Close up. Wow, wow. Black through it. Or or gold. The black through it. I like the idea of it like streaking up, so that works. So then and we like these two there. This is this is in the upper wing right here. So this might be just too close. I don't know, maybe not. So we've got some other crap down here. That was up at the tip. We might be able to put that here. Or this could be that tiny little piece that strips here, which to show you, that's this tiny little piece here. So that's what I mean by tiny. As a tiny piece or the number 5. That is a lot. Let's see. Pin down again. Hmm. Okay. Let's try that. Hmm. Fine. And then this currently is in like the 5 position, and we need something for number 4. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. This is possible. This one. This is 2. That's already up there. This, but it would be too close. Yeah, but what chocolate? This is already used someplace. Wait, what about hang on. Do. Okay. We could do that. That's up on the tip, or there's one other one I was looking for. It's so messy when I do picking. I was thinking I had more of that guy, but I have this one. So let me fold it. That one that's up on the tip. Yeah. Hmm. What? What do you mean? No, they're just a blender from these two. They're just blenders from Wilmington. All right, you like that one, huh? But I'm sad to say there's a couple more. Hang on. All right, because there's, oh, damn it, one more tiny little section that has 3 colors on it. That'll come along in here. Yeah, which would be, no, there's these 3, I think. Oh, no. Wait. And let's see how, yep, one's backwards. So 2 colors. That's all that would be. So there would be one on the other side of this and one. Ah, damn it, I thought we were done. Um, what's the wing look like? Well, we do still have a cinnamony piece that hasn't been used. For what? I have enough said cinnamon to have it be where the crosshatch is. Okay, okay. So that would go here-ish. Elbow work. There-ish. And then there's one more that kicks in here. So it'd be coming over this direction And that's too close to that. That's not going to work. Oh, phone. There we go. That's like 3 screens up. I wasn't even touching it. Okay, well, you know, I got gremlins tonight, I guess. Oh, hey, we have that one. And if that were, I'd flip those. The Stunflower? So what if that was reversed then? So it wasn't up against the gold. I like it. I You guys, it goes both ways. This goes both ways. Definitely put up with my shit. Sorry. Okay. I'm just not sure about those two together. Mm-hmm. Or the gold in this cappuccino or whatever we're gonna call it. But I don't like that's too matchy. Maybe that one. No, it's not much different. Hmm. Well, we'll put them here. Oh, to represent that. And we're okay with this being on both sides because it works well color-wise. This is actually showing up greener than it is. It's a redder brown, but okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is switch because I gotta pick it off the wall and number it as we do. And I'm just gonna set that there for now. Where did all my stupid little numbers go? I threw them away because I was done with that fucking project. Perfect. Well, now I have to disconnect this. That's okay too. Good, good. That's usually my idea, but I might be elevated. Okay. I thankfully am. You do. You totally do. All right, so this is 5. Still gonna one of those double check things. I'm still gonna pick it off that way though. Let's get the cream out of the way, and then I'll show you my finds from Home Goods. This is 4. So let's go to this camera. All right. Whoops. So I found, come on. Here. How am I going to get him in here? There he goes. So this is like, feels like a textured clay pot. with, okay, so that's one. I like it too. Yeah, I'm like, I've got to find some creepy shit like that because I'm gonna do marbles in one of them though. I've got a gray skull. Um, it's a bowl, but it's awesome. So it's nice and deep on the inside, and right now it's just empty. I have it sitting out. I'm gonna put marbles in it. Okay. I'm like, because you've lost your marbles. I'm like, yes, this is great. Well, my God. Hmm. I don't need that pin. That would be cute. I also had, I don't know if I could show it, probably. Um, I had a cool one sent to me. Oh, here. Let's see if I can get it pulled up so I can show you. So, what camera are we at? All right. So, that's not going to want to zoom in on that. So, there's how about this one is work. Yeah, so it's like those screen taffeta. It's like a mesh, but it's like a Chinese finger torture thing. And then I think they probably put, because of the weight, put the maybe pipe cleaners in it. And then somehow that's hooked to the eyeball. I don't know. That's another one I think is neat. All right, this is 9. I think she just did and peed, according to Michael. I got some public with her today. You might see about watching a movie with Dad tonight, being as you probably work tomorrow, and he has the play on Wednesday. Just saying, I'm full of those good ideas. Oh, just on the stick? Oh, this is number 1. It was this guy. Oh, yeah, I have chips hidden upstairs. Okay, so this is a bowl that I got. It's more like a ice cream bowl, cereal bowl. I like nice and deep, and then this one's more like a pasta bowl, but it fits good with my fingers underneath the lip and because we always take our plate to the couch, and so I've been using a bowl, but it's a Fiestaware bowl and it's fucking heavy. So, and then yeah, then number 7. It was last week that I saw the play, and it's on again starting Wednesday through Saturday. Oh God. This is true. It is tradition. And their little funky Russian dance thing. It was hella long. 3 hours is what it ended up being. And it would have. I mean, I was stuck driving, so nope, sadly. But I am a highly functioning, elevated person. Oh, wait, what's the number of that? This is 8. So, yeah, if I would have had it on me, I would have done something in the intermission. But there was no air conditioning. And then I got, huh? It was gross. By the time it was all done, even everything smelled like BO. Everything. Yucky, yucky, yucky. All right, that's what we're working on. This and no mistakes. They've had minor mistakes that I've seen. And what did I just do? Um, no, that's not what I wanted. Um, all right, so some there goes Daisy. um, somehow OBS became full screen, and that means I can't see. Okay, I can see that, but I can't see the chat window at all. It's now gone. So you will have to let me know what everybody says, unfortunately, because I'm afraid if I press too many buttons, I'm going to fuck something up and you'll lose me completely. Which, yeah. My first ever movie theater hot dog last night. Pretty good. I don't know if they know anything about OBS. Do you know anything about OBS? Word stuff. Well, somehow I hit a button and it made it full screen, and there's no making it short screen or a window. So I don't know how to get the rest of my stuff back. Okay. See, there's nothing else in it. I hit escape and it did remove something that I actually wanted. Where's the mouse? There it is. And I don't. Okay. Interesting. It's easy enough to put back. But see how it's taking the whole. Yeah. It's. Sorry. Nope. That's okay. This is more of a Michael question. It's I don't know either. So. That's a Michael question. I know that I could. F11. Would I do Shift F11 or just F11? That did it. Thank you. Look at you. Lois fixed it. Yep. 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 That's twice. That's well, you've totally guessed right on 2 fucking things today. So you guys definitely should go get some sort of a lottery ticket. This needs to be washed, that pot holder. Somebody still. That's right. You're a master now. That's right. People in Discord? Yep. Got it fixed. Ooh, a Kit Kat? Thank you. Okay. All right. Avery was going to work on my Discord. And yes. I'm going to look into some videos to figure out how to do that, and then I'll start working away on it. They're a little melted, honey. A little melted. My room's warm. What do you want from me? It's summer. I can probably do that right now. Maybe. No, you can tell me how to do that. All right. Are we ready to put a couple pieces on? Where can I put my pretty bowls so they stay safe? Mm, uh-uh. But it wasn't how you had meant to. Like, is this gonna matter to me? No. All right. All right. You're good then. Hey, Abe, you still down here? Okay, maybe not. Nope, it's not a race. It's his friends. Yeah, Abe. Avery wasn't doing the blackberry picking, but his friends were. Okay. Numero uno. Okay. Oh, and I brought that back too. So now I know how long I've been. All right, all of my shit's back. I really don't know what I did to mess it up, but okay. There's never enough space. I could have a studio the size of Tula Pinks, and I would do something that, and I would bitch that I didn't have enough space. There's just never enough space. All right, now I'm picking up all the shit so that I can cut some fabric. That's what I'm doing. This is one of the future numbers. Oh, there's that fabric. I wondered if I had any left. Okay. Agree. Abe, is that you? Okay. Evidently just no. Swear I just saw him standing there. It's Daisy! He went to watch Odyssey in IMAX last night. Like, I'm a little jelly. Because I'm gonna see it. I don't know. And I'd call him again, but he didn't answer me the last two times I called him, so he didn't think they were going to OMSI when I asked if that's where they were going. So guess you're would. That's where I went for laser light shows and stuff. See? Yep. I'm gonna go see. Hey, Miss Days. How's it going? Okay. And see, it sticks. When we get to the back, I will totally show you that it doesn't stick. It is bizarre. And it is him. He's down here. That little fuck has totally ignored me. I'll get him later. Well, that, and when we turn it off, when I close for the night, then what number two? What was number two? Oh, the black. No, two. Oh, we're going this way. Oh, was that one of the big folded pieces. Okay, I can't have two number fours. Let's look at the picture. Thanks, Suze. You okay, Daisy? Let's see. Here's my pupper dogs. So we have the wing up here. So this was this direction. And two is heading down this direction. So I love you all. We don't have a number two because we put this gold as the number three and this as your number, as our two streaks. And then we don't have a number two. So we have a, this is, okay, I set that down. This is number three because it's the little streak. And then we have 4 and 5. And then if we look in my picture, even, I don't know that you can see it on there, it shows 9 and 1 and no number 2 here. Oh, we're good. All right. That's okay. We got it. What are we going to put there? Above the pile? Like up in here? That's black with gold. Okay, there's a delay. Stop. This one? It's already in there twice, though. There's this one. Hold on. This is grunge. Okay, there's nothing in between them. This is already claimed. Black? This one? Bitch! There's a delay! There's a delay! So, okay, this one is already claimed. It's already in there. It's number 8. All right. There. This, I'm just going to put them in piles to make them a little easier. Well, part of the process, lady. All right, so this is sparkle. This is grunge. I've had this in my hand a couple times, so there is a delay. This guy, this is grunge. This is in there already. Okay, that was number 1. This one is the sparkle dot that I had folded just before I picked up the Moda Grunge. Okay, that is Okay, that will be, hold on, right there. It'll be directly across from it. Yeah, damn. I mean, I love this one, but yeah, well, the that means that corner though would be this, this, and this together. I don't know that I love all of them. I don't know that I love the trio together there. So, okay, number two is how big? It's big. These are accounted for. Okay. What about, yes, yes. Okay, whoops. Wrong freaking camera. Well, this pile just has to be organized. So there's the Colts stuff here. I do like this one. And I like this one, but it's in there twice, so I must like it. Background, more of that. All right, so that's the one of everything, at least folded. Background, honey. I don't have enough of the honey. I do have enough of that. Do we have that? Oh, we already have that. Yeah, I was wondering. Depends on how I liked it because of the streaky. Yeah, wherever I cut it. But this is pretty much, that's not a big enough piece. That probably is not a big enough piece, and that's tiny. It would be, I have it in the upper wing, but it would be probably far enough away. Let's look at how big we've got. Okay, so this piece I could make work. It's going to be the angle of the streaks with shift. So I could do that or that, which would be, the wing is going to roughly be at that angle. So I could have it go side to side, or I could streak it going more this way. Well, hell. That's got a little bit more dark in it than this. Let's do that somehow. Let's figure out how to do that. Okay, we're winging it. Okay, Yeah. Dum. All right, Daisy. Just a little bit longer. All right, let's. Heck, we can even just look at those two wings. Now, the decision is going to be whether we do the opposite upper wing before we do the lower, or we do one whole side and then do the other side. Hmm, just don't know. Look at it. I like it. This, are you okay, bud? This thing? Or there's a blue piece up here. This? This is not a scrap. This is, I bought a binder from the dollar store and I cut the cover into different size pieces. They're waterproof. It's the size of cards, the thickness of cardstock, but then it won't crush because it's a plastic. And that's what I fold my paper back with. Okay. Well, I get what she's saying because there are a few, but we'll be on to a different set of colors. So I think well, fuck it. Fuck it. Right. Now, if we don't like it, there is such a thing as a seam ripper. Rip it and so on. Did you disappear on me? Texas, wasn't it? She's watched before. It was great for her to actually say something. A lot of people just lurk. How much of that duck is going to be in there? Not a lot. Oh, well. Oh, hey, it's been so long since I ironed something. It's cold. Whoops. You're dead. Kind of like I wanted to. Okay, and then number 3 is going to be. It is totally other colors because it's going to be all the creams. Okay. Oh, I have. Oh, gotta make some of those. Okay. And there's little shark, hammerhead sharks. Well, all kinds of sharks. Yeah, I was trying to come up with something because I use um, cardstock and the advertisements inside magazines that you pull out. I mean, they're not really there anymore, I think, but that was like the perfect size and weight. And this is just about that size. It's a smidge bigger. I also have one that I left. No, I have one somewhere. It's longer. I left one long in case I needed a bigger section, and that's around here somewhere. Oh, let's do this too because I angled it. Don't think I can do anything with that. Didn't make it in the garbage though. All right. And now that's like that, and now we're doing gold. Okay. This is the hardest part, is figuring the damn colors. And I can't remember how much came in this month. So I don't know. I remember on the previous one how much had come in. So it wasn't as big as that, but we'll fill the tables even if it's not all brand new. Okay. Whoops. All right. So where in Discord do I add an admin? Okay. Whoops. That went right into the iron cradle. All right. So let's bring this back over here and maybe just give me some damn space. Okay. 3 and 4. Where's my pile? Dark. Dark. Dark and spooky. Why don't we? Alright. Wait. How about I want to? Yes. And yes. Daisy, you somehow found a bowl and you tripped over it. You stood in it, tripped over it. That's what she does. Alright, when I click on you, more? I don't see anything. It just pulls up like a little card. And it has the fog. It says your invoice. Oh, wait. All right. Well, there's a roll already in here. Let's just see what that does. Just tell me what that does. I don't know. When I went to add a, it says add a roll, and so I clicked on it, and that was pre-populated in there. And I'm like, well, this is what this does. I don't know if that's, but there wasn't anything pre-populated. It was something that I had to do. Crap, that was funny shit. Uh, golly. I'm gonna take a picture of what I see here. Um, picture. Oh wait, I'm too far away. So that and send. And then there's. Do I just type mod or I sent you pictures of what it looks like. All right, so I am gonna flip my window back over here. I'm like, let's see if we can overlap. Okay, just flung that out of the way. Because I didn't really send any. Okay. And five. I haven't looked. Holy crap! I guess. I thought this was easy. That was my first mistake. Yeah. Let me see. Oh. Uh, yeah, should have totally get it. I don't know why I never got into that one. I enjoyed any of the ones I watched. I just never got into Miss Daisy. Okay. Okay, dokie. That's the bottom part of the wing. Doesn't look impressive yet, but yet should catch up in a second. All right, that was number 5. There you go. Yeah. Yup, yup, yup. All right. Curiosity. Did you see my next suicide mission? Well, uh, yeah, I looked at that and went, oh, man. Damn it! And I see about it before I can think twice. Whoops. I'm gonna get good at applicating circles. Yeah, I know. I'm like, well, I'm gonna go watch some videos and see how other people are doing it. And just see. Because I haven't done real well in the past. Well, I know I screwed myself up, but I knew it was trouble as I put it in the cart. I like called somebody over to look at it and she just laughed. Like, and I still bought it. Yeah, that's possible. Well, there's a possibility it's two sizes, so there's a possibility it's gonna be the small one too. Let's give that one a little pressy poo. I like the black streak. I think that'll be great. I see. This is not. Let's make that small. So there. Now I can see the chat again. I'd flipped over to Discord thinking I could quickly go click. That was my first problem. Yeah. Hey, we could turn me into a drinking game. We need to pick a phrase or something. And, it could be any kind of partaking. Well, then pick something I don't say all the time. I mean, we have to pick the word. If I say it 32 times an episode, might not be the best one to choose. Maybe done is better than perfect. There are some days it's said a couple times. I aim to please. Okay, let's press that. Hi, Michael. Hi, hi, hi. All right, let's. Uh, it is. It is a Wilmington vintage texture, but it looks like it could be like the creepy night sky, etc. Alrighty. Let's. Yeah, Emily was like, and you said short was good. She's like, well, how did you like the short? I go, I liked it. And she goes, good. And then we get done with the color part, and then she's like, and you said short was good. I go, yep. And then all of a sudden the razor came out, and I'm like, wow, okay. I am getting a wee bit different style. I thought it was just going to be like that style was good because it was shorter, right? Not completely different. And I was all for it, but I was like, huh, what's going on? right, uh, where did I set it? Daisy, go buttons. What are you doing? I'll shift to this one while I look for the. No, I'm looking for. I have a folded chunk of that fabric so that because I need bigger than that little piece. And I thought I just had it. All right, let's. Oh, what was that? Oh, nothing important. Oh, there it is. I will be having to refold everything at some point. Hey, so like parchment paper. Yeah, yeah, I see it. Anyway, there's a couple browns that I could use in small pieces. All right. Yeah, okay, cool. All right. I'll make a piece. Hmm. Let's cut a strip off of this. Constantly burying things. How's it going, Daisy? You making it around okay? Back into the kitchen. Now, shock of all shocks, being as we went to watch the play, all of us went. Abe went and did things afterwards. And Michael and I came home to, get the dogs, clean up the mess because it's 3 hours long. And so we just knew that we were going to come across the Daisy mess. So we got home, and as we're walking in, and the dogs are all yelling and happy to see us, and we're looking for Daisy, and we cannot find Daisy. So then it's okay, don't panic. She gets herself wedged in areas. She doesn't know how to back up anymore. And so we start looking in all the areas that we've seen her stuff. We couldn't find her. She took herself outside. She hasn't done that in, I don't want to say a year, but months. And yeah, she was outside. There wasn't a mess on the floor, and she went outside. She took herself out. Shocked. Proud of her. Amazing, huh? That looks nice. All right. What? All right. Back over one last piece on this one, and then we're done, I think. Not webcam, camcorder. Okay. Then I think we're done for tonight. No, oh, well, maybe. What was that? Yeah, sure. Forgot about Wilton. He's a little nubbin. I knew you were gonna go there. I knew it was gonna be that. Okay. How big is this piece? Let's do 5 inches off of this. That still have. Wait a minute. Oh, no, I'm right. They just did it different than I was thinking. I panicked. Oh, wait, we miss a piece? How could you miss a piece? Not really possible. I think this was a Hoffman, actually. 1895. I keep trying to remember, but I think it is something like bison. Any colors, because there are times that you're like, what are you on? And then other times I got it right. And it's great. You're like, well, that was a Friday and they were on vacation. And they went, I got to name 12 more of these. Tuck this a little further. Maybe not quite that. Special paper? I like June Taylor's Perfect Piecing. Problem is, I can't find anybody that has it anymore. So I'm going to be screwed at some point. I'm cutting close to being screwed. Sad face. I like it a lot. It is um kind of translucent, but it's not a vellum. It's more fabricy feeling. Not fabric. Yeah, not as hard as like Decker Bond. Patternies is similar. Do you know what pattern is? Because you can kind of see through it, and maybe I'll have to cut that into 8.5 by 11 and try printing on that. I don't know, but I don't like the gray paper that's like kids drawing paper. It's like newsprint, not printed, but it I can't see through it, and that's how I know what size I need to get. So what kind of pisses me off? I went down the rabbit hole. I tried to find it. I found um I started asking some other people. I got informed that who was it? Oh, that the company that I think it's a company that owns AccuCut. I think it's AccuCut. And so when I contacted them to see if they had it, they're like, "Do you want to make an account?" I'm like, "I will totally make an account to buy this if you sell this, but I'm not going to go through the hell of doing that just to find out you don't do it. So can you tell me whether you sell this?" And they said that they didn't. So I lost the trial there. I had to work probably at that point. And I don't know. I I still want to sell it in the shop, so wholesale would be great. I do know that I managed to get a couple packages off of Amazon and plan on throwing one in my cart every now and then to just hoard it. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, weird. Just disappeared. Because I think actually got all of June Taylor's licensing or something, all of that stuff. But I can't find out anything. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of AccuQuilt, and I don't care if they hear this, on my opinion. Um, they really, I tried to see about selling some of their stuff, and it was just fuck the little guy, and that's not how I do things. So I'm like, nope, I guess I'm done. But I would have went ahead and done it to get this product because I like the product. But all right, so now we're gonna need that last little end piece. Let's trim this up so we can see what we're working with. Daisy. So yeah, that's what I use. I have tried some vellums. Um, they are okay to see through. It would be something I could get used to, but I like to use a nice hot iron for a crisp edge, and it's freaking plastic. So it's a high melt rate, so I was able to still press, but then it wanted to curl, and so I'd have to change over to some sort of finger pressing or rolling, and I don't know that I want to do that. That would take some of the fun out of it, because now it would be a chore. I've sold both. Oh, it's the same stuff. It's just how many sheets. I've had both at the shop. Okay, let's. And I think the last one I bought off of Amazon was 50. Okay, let's do. This will end up tucking just under this edge. Damn it. Under the edge. Really, under the edge. Okay. Okay. That is where we're at. Not bad. Not bad, I think. I'm going to have to chew on that one. So, yes, going to the lower wing probably is a good idea so I can decide whether I really like that upper wing or not. Where's the. Oh, there it is. Right, so we've got. That shouldn't be that hard. So 3 is background. And we had where's that go? So it's going to kind of go like that. So I guess it doesn't come down and touch the gold. I wasn't sure exactly where that was going to line up. Okay, looking at the other wing, it's going to stop right at the edge of the gold. Let's move that so I can see. Oh, wait. Didn't I just find those couple browns here? All right. I missed it. I feel like it was starting to get too light with, I like this, but what else was down here? Oh, hey, I dropped another pin. Didn't do anything about it. There's this grunge too. Or, oh, that's right. I need to put on my phone. Sorry, guys. That looks like a lot of instructions. Okay. Mm. Oh, shit. Where is the camera? There's the camera. Gonna open back up my phone. Okay. Yep, give me a sec. I think maybe it was feeling like it was going too light. I know we're tapering down in, but that top wing is so dark. Because I did find this pile of stuff. That one's got too much green in it. That I have up there. That I didn't need to cut anything out the fucking bolt. But I did anyway. And that's too bad. Oh, but there's this fun one. Oh, that was too bright for this. We already took it in a different direction. There's two red, I guess. I don't know. What's all right? What if? All right, fuck you. Come on. What if we did? No, that's not the one I want. I don't know. Yeah, well, I think it was mostly black. Remember, we're gonna do the black cross section, and then probably not. Well, I don't know. Never say never. We're not there yet because I haven't even drafted it. So thank God we're not there yet. Yeah, because I have not found time to do that. I mean, oh, damn. Hi, Daisy. What are you doing? What you doing? Are you soft locked? Okay, get that out of your way. That's the palette. All kinds of shit tossed over there. Jeez. Dog. All right. I don't know which way I like it, but I think I like these two. All right. Switch back to. Nope. There. So you liked it how it was the first time, not the way it was when I turned the camera off. I think I agree with you. I think I agree with you, which means that would have been okay. That means this is number one. No problem. Watson, was that you? Oh God, I tried to go to sleep last night and I went to stretch out on the bed. I laid on my back and my arm, if I tried to put my arm down at my side, there was no bed. I was that close to the edge, it would just fall down beside. You guys, it's a king size bed. I love you all. Can you scoot the fuck over and then maybe, I don't know, cuddle with me in that spot? Because, oi, it was, it was interesting. Nope, nope, nope. Doing this. Okay, I can totally tuck this. What's the best use of this fabric? The size. Okay, I can tuck you right. Okay. Tablet. Yep, yep. This pattern is what made me start doing things the way I do now. which has been will be helpful. Dave, what, what's going on? Daisy Maze. Shit. Yes. That was the perfect size for this. Whoops, let's press that. But my first piece, I didn't angle down far enough and it wasn't long enough. So if I, yeah, if I just went to press it, I'm like, why is there nothing on the point down there? Because I'm a dumbass. This one doesn't come far enough to the end. Hey, love bug. Don't don't trip on the pedal there. But it was stuck real good. Trim it. Magic back up. And then one tiny little piece of background. And then before you guys see me again, I will go ahead and piece the three pieces into one. So we can just see the whole wing. I don't know about Mather. Daisy, you poor thing. No, you don't. You? Done is better than perfect. Everybody drink. 75. Now, I did have full-size dash hound and whatever Daisy, Peaches was, um, pregnant and laying on my back, and they would sleep between my legs, and then high enough up that I couldn't get up, and I had to pee. I couldn't like maneuver my leg up and around because I was too pregnant, and they were too high for me to do it. I'd have to wake up Robert. I need you to move the dogs. I'm stuck. I'm trapped. It was bad. It was funny. And Cinnamon was her name. She would wake me up by suffocation. She was the weirdest one. Yeah. She liked to just rest her furry little neck over the top of my mouth. And I would wake going, you dumb dog. Trying to kill. Is it time for your fucking food? What? You have a pet door. Take yourself out. Daisy, what's going on? Yeah. Well, anymore because I have Daisy, the old dog. She has to, if she gets up and starts walking around on the bed, you just take her ass right outside. But that's a flight of stairs. And so I've started sleeping in some sort of short or pant. But then that's just one more layer that I didn't need. That's, because I don't know if anybody is going to be available to just take her down or whether I need to go and you gotta go. The amount of times I've had her poop on my bed is a little disturbing. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Can't say as that I am a fan. But, which is why I freaking sleep in clothes and run around the stairs. Because I don't want to do that. Thankfully, it's dry. Alright, one more cut after this. I have the block picked out. I have not pattern tested it. I was thinking about that the other day. That I should probably. Last I looked, there was. We picked the patterns, but the pattern wasn't available to print yet to test. But then I had a shop on, so I stopped paying attention. Okay. Oh, here. Hang on. Phone. Not bad. It'll tuck up in here and then hide this tail. Yeah. Good job, everybody. Yay. All right. I will get this. Where's the webcam? I will get this together and ready for the bottom wing. And make sure I have the bottom wing pieces. What can be taped together by the time we go live on Thursday. My hair got done on Sunday, which means I probably should go ahead and do book club on Thursday, but Robert's not going to be home because he's going to be at the play, so I don't want Daisy to wait till 10 to go to bed. I'm going to find a way to get out of it, so I'll be here Thursday. We'll figure it out. But all right, I'll see you next time. See you. Have a good week, and I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.